And we're live in 3, 2, 1. Welcome. You are on the Doug Stanhope podcast. Now, I'm on the Doug Stanhope podcast. Ggreg Chaille is on the Doug Stanhope podcast. And last but not least, Brian, the filthy uncut Scotsman Hennigan, at Mr. Hennigan, is here as our guest.
Hello.
And our burden.
I am a burden, but I'm a delightful burden.
Yeah, you're not bad.
Yeah, I bring weight. That's what I meant.
I bring weight.
Yeah, I'm substantive.
Well, you bring ice and presents.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I always like to bring presents. I actually got another present for bingo, but I left it in the other house.
Aww.
That's great. Can we get that as just a noise we put in?
Aww. I've got that saved. I just drop it in every time we need it.
Guys.
Aww.
Brian's here. He's been here for, I think, a month or 3 months. What's
Where?
it been?
It feels like 3 months. It's only been 2 days. But I'm here on my way somewhere else.
You're going to Burning Man?
I am going to Burning Man.
Scrounging around my house trying to say, is there any of this furniture you're not using that folds up that you wouldn't notice was missing?
Well, I had to ask. I mean, you recycle or not. You go through furniture at quite a rate, so it's always good to ask if you're throwing out a dining set or something.
Yeah, if we ever had a Katrina situation in Bisbee, I could put a lot of people up. I mean, just looking right there, there's 2 cots. I have no idea where they came from, if they've ever been used, or why they're even in here. But right there's 2 cots. I can already sleep 2 on this podcast.
That's right.
But plus, right now, since the studio is being built, the podcast studio in the funhouse, it looks like you're getting rid of everything. Everything is in the yard. Everything's piled up. So
yeah, under the patio.
You might not even recognize that something's missing until after he comes back from Burning Man.
I haven't been over there. It's scary to me. I assume the furniture is covered.
That's a big assumption.
I threw some blankets on some
Bear
stuff.
in mind, you asked Reverend Derek to deal with this.
Yeah, on his way to go get strange coos.
Yeah.
And I believe that girl puts the ooze in coos.
She puts the range in strange.
Yeah, it was great. He got out to Dallas Fort Worth to meet her at the airport, and then we're sitting in here, and someone's on Facebook, looks her up, and notices she just posted 45 minutes ago that she got chucked off of Southwest Airlines and she'll never fly them again for being drunk.
86th is what the term she used.
So we had to call Derek as he's sitting around waiting for her flight to come in. She's not on that flight, Derek. Yeah. Your little burner flip phone probably doesn't get Facebook. And she's probably too drunk to dial you to tell you if she knows you're even going to be there.
We could just have called Dallas Fort Worth information and asked them to put a tannoy out for fucking some guy with an raging boner.
2 limps.
Old Derek 2 limps. With Derek, he might have just found out that she's flying into Dallas and flew out there going, surprise. I got my thing for you.
Ew.
My other limb grew back.
But again, there's a downside to this because you told me in advance what was happening, and you said he'd only requested a one-way ticket to Dallas, which I thought, oh great, he's going there for good. But no, apparently he's coming back in a car, which means
she's
coming back in a car.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have a car there.
Correct.
I mean, all his vehicles are here.
Yeah.
Or he's not coming back.
He's coming back.
Yeah.
He's got the duster. He's coming back.
She doesn't have a garden.
Maybe they'll be picking up her kids she never told him about.
Oh. Who are probably...
And the one he gave her.
Yeah. I would imagine her kids are probably about 23 or 24, given that she's 33.
You did the math.
Yeah.
So what's an old man like you doing going to Burning Man?
That's kind of it. I'm going on a reconnaissance mission for my own intellect. We've bought tickets before.
Yeah.
So I bought tickets for Burning Man for maybe 3 or 4 years in a row. And it's never really worked out in terms of, what's needed or what's on the calendar or whatever. And
Yeah, we've been scared too.
Yeah, and Burning Man.
Well, we also, for 7 years, we did our own Burning Man in May.
True. Yeah.
For 5 days in Death Valley at an undisclosed location. And one
Parliament
of those,
Springs.
one of those a year. It's like Super Bowl. You're
Yeah.
not doing this fucking party again. It's way too much cleanup. Only there it was mental. So yeah, after doing that in May, I'm not going to, 30,000 people and
60,000.
60.
Oh, wow.
But you have bought tickets though. You have thought about
Yeah, because
going.
you called me up and said, "Oh, we have to do this right away because they do it like lottery style." And yeah, whatever. I'm sleeping. Bye. We can always resell them. Okay, that's all I need to hear.
And so then, your good friend, the Wieners, who are now just Brian Wiener, he's a big burner, as they call them. And I always think it's good to go with someone who's kind of familiar and is, a made man, so to speak, in the mafia terms.
Certainly smooths out a lot of the questions.
So Brian Wiener kind of hooked me up. And so I'm in a camp.
Yeah.
And, I'm just going to see what happens.
Camp is like a clan where
Yeah.
everyone stays in one area.
Yeah.
On the playa.
Yeah,
as we were
it's kind
calling
of
it.
like, I believe it's like the opening scenes of 2001: A Space Odyssey, when, the apes are arguing over the watering hole. And that's kind of what I've gotten myself into the camp that knows how to use the tools.
Oh, okay.
All right. So, but you don't use tools,
No, but,
i.e., drugs. So
no, that's interesting. Yeah, but a lot of people, I mean, I'll be honest. Almost everyone I've said, "Hey, I'm going to Burning Man this year," has kind of looked at me and gone, "I don't think so." It's not. A lot of people have said it's not really my scene. Perhaps
I think it is.
Yeah,
I think it is.
I think people don't understand what my scene is. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
Yeah.
My scene is anywhere I can learn. I like seeing things and understanding things.
I picture you in a broken down chaise lounge that you've been looking around the grounds to find for free. Just sitting on your laptop for 5 days with earplugs in.
But I wouldn't have a bad time.
No.
And importantly, I've got myself a pod. I've got this thing. I bought this thing.
Oh yeah, you showed me that.
Yeah, I bought this thing. It's called a shift pod, and it's like an executive tent, the type of tent you'd take to land on Mars, and it's been built by these people who have been long-time burners. So they've made a tent that is specifically for the conditions of the playa at Burning Man. So it's very heat reflective, resistant to wind, etc., etc., and apparently keeps very cool inside.
That's funny because when you showed me that guy on YouTube opening one,
Yeah.
just basically like whap it open, like opening a garbage bag. And it looked kind of like a flying saucer. And I just thought of those black rock winds sailing you off into space and everyone thinking you're a UFO and filming you rather than getting help.
Yeah. No, I've got the, I'm tooled up in terms of I've got rebar and extra rope. My little shift pod won't be going anywhere.
Are you going to smuggle shit in?
What does that mean?
Well, you can't bring a lot of stuff in.
Like no shell, like peanuts or anything with a shell. You can't bring nuts.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, there's a lot of like things.
There was a bunch of rules when we
Are we the
bought
only ones
tickets.
who read those?
You can't bring nuts.
They have to be shelled nuts. You can't leave anything on the playa, and they don't want you to bring things that will contribute to
but
garbage.
They search your vehicle. Are you getting an RV?
That's the RV that's out there.
Oh, that's the SUV.
That's an SUV.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I've got the shift pod because I don't need an RV.
Are you leaving from here?
No, I'm driving back to LA and then up
I
to.
think of Burning Man, and my first image is this sloppy Porta-John Andy Gump with there's paper that is wet and spilled out of it and starting to dry, like a tongue coming out of the front. That's what and there's a long line to get there.
Yeah.
There's a velvet rope, 50 people.
You're lucky to get in it.
Right.
This line is longer than the day is
And
long.
you've held that shit for 3.5 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I can agree with all this, but I mean, bear in mind, I've traveled quite a lot in the third world, so none of these things kind of upset me that much. It's upsetting if you've never traveled much, but
And U.S. third world is a lot different than world third world.
exactly.
Yeah.
I've traveled around
right.
the Philippines. I mean,
If you've been to India, have you
no,
been to
I
India?
haven't. No.
Oh well, then
No. Doug's
you're-
always wanted
all
to
right.
go,
Yeah.
but he's always saying,
Yeah,
"How
so-
come Bill Burr's got gigs in India and I haven't?"
Some kid emailed me from India. There's this comic there. I'm an up-and-coming comic, and you really changed my whatever. Nice email. I hope to see you in Mumbai one day. And I said, I didn't even know they had laughter in India. Much. Yeah. I thought India was just all clutter, black market, organ transplants and gang rape. If you see me in Mumbai, it's just because I need a liver donated.
Yeah, I must admit, I've never really had the appetite to go to India. There's one of the last corporate jobs I had. There was this guy who's worked in PR, and he came back to the company, and he'd been to India for an extended holiday, and he picked up, because everyone says you go to India, you pick up some sort of stomach malady, okay, guaranteed. His one was genuinely like the Stephen King novel Thinner. He went to every major tropical illness hospital in London, and none of them knew what the fuck was happening other than he kept getting thinner. And this went on for months. He could have died because I left after 3 months in the job. It was my last corporate job. I resigned it. And, I forgot his name, Steve or something. Yeah.
Hey, Google, people out there listening, Google Steve and see what happened to him.
Yeah. It was pretty, yeah. I don't have a lot of interest in going
Right.
necessarily.
And that's how I feel about Burning Man and even like Super 8 motels at this point. The longer I've traveled in my life, the more spoiled I got. Huh? And I don't ever, if I went to a third world country, the first time we went to Costa Rica, we were living kind of third worldy on
us.
some of those places.
Yeah.
The first time I went in 2002.
Oh, there's ants in here.
Yeah, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Whose voice was that?
Unfortunately, that was me one night.
All right, okay.
I still slept in the hotel, but that was
So how long does Burning Man go on?
It's 6 or 7 days.
well. Infrastructure is going on now.
So anyway, Brian Wiener, he got me into this thing. This is kind of fitting, obviously, is that I'm in this camp called Feed the Artists, and we actually turn up early and are part of the infrastructure that arrives to set up and take care of the people who are actually making shit.
That sounds
happen.
like my friend Anna.
I know, I looked your friend Anna up.
Is she in that group?
No, she's not in that group.
She is in a group that
She's in a group like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is her group listed on Facebook?
I don't know.
Okay.
That was one of my ideas when we were going to go. Is I was going to go up and recruit for the CIA, just wear a regular suit and
Men in Black.
yeah, some
Black Labs.
some aviator mirrored shades, just recruit for the CIA.
No.
But I don't have that look. There's a certain look you have to have physically that I could not pull off.
Also, I'd imagine a lot of people would know who you were. It's that type of place.
Yeah,
I get the impression. You wouldn't be an unknown
they're
person.
soft up there.
No. Anyway,
I can imagine getting booed off stage quicker
I could
at
agree.
Burning Man than a Klan rally.
I suppose it'd depend what you opened with.
Yeah.
But,
What were you wearing?
yeah. It's interesting because, I mean, a lot of the preconceptions I had about Burning Man, for some reason I had this in my head about this, it might just all be electronic dance music and stuff. Well, this year they've really clamped down on it, I understand, because they've said basically, we don't want this to be an electronic dance music festival.
Brian, I don't want you to look foolish in front of the kids. It's EDM.
Well,
You're referring to the music. Do not talk about it like my mom would.
I know, but
Electronic dance music.
I know, but I'm also aware of Doug's fans who might need it spelled out. Yeah. Believe me, I will abbreviate anything.
Fucking ruthless noise.
Ruthless Noise.
It's
Great name for a band.
Or a genre.
Even on drugs, it's fucking terrible.
Or a female lead singer. Ruthless Noise.
So they're going to have the Boston Pops this year?
I don't know what they're
going
going to have. I don't know what they're going to have.
That would be fantastic on acid or ecstasy.
The one thing I do have a question about, and it's odd that it's come in my head, is I don't know how diverse the population is of Burning Man. I've got a funny feeling it's mostly white people.
Yeah, this is a white
Well, they're
man's
all
sport.
painted up. You can't tell.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why.
What color is that fucking purple thing with the tail and the afro wig?
I think it's because I follow Chris Cubas on Twitter and Facebook. And Chris Cubas, who's a comedian out of Austin, he's got a brilliant...
Absolutely one of the funniest guys to follow on Twitter,
Oh,
too.
absolutely, yeah. And he's got a good way of making you think about the concept of white privilege in a way that doesn't sound like a fucking lecture. You know what I mean? It's more of an invitation to just consider something other than your own preconceptions of, oh, I'm not fucking, I'm not, I don't suffer from white privilege. And he asks, it's bad because I can't think of a specific question, but.
Well, follow him on Twitter,
follow
people.
Regardless of white privilege, follow Chris Cubas.
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 If you can't spell Chris, go.
Yeah. If you can't spell,
there it goes
if you
again.
can't spell Chris Cubas, yeah, I'm sure you can spell Jay Whitecotton, who knows him. Follow him as well.
Right.
So,
So, what you were saying?
yeah, so I turn up at Burning Man a bit early and get into the
No,
camp.
you're saying about the demographics.
Yeah, I've got a funny feeling it's largely white.
You're going to walk around naked a lot?
No.
You have costumes?
No, no, that's not true. I have got myself a couple of nice suits to wear that I don't care if they get badly damaged by the dust and playa. But they're suits.
All right.
Full-on suits.
3-piece, like vest.
No,
and-
two-piece.
Two-piece.
Just two-piece. I'm not ridiculous.
So you're going to walk around like a dandy.
No, I'm going to walk around like a businessman.
We actually, if you remind me before you leave, I do have some burner suits.
Do you?
Yeah, I got a couple white jackets.
Was it from
I know
when
that
you
you're
were
very
thin?
picky. No, but it's the fucking desert. You
Okay.
could be a little.
No,
hang.
I had these ones tailored. So they fit like...
I've seen Brian recently in a suit. He's not going to wear one of your frumpy, like sleeves too long, one leg dragging.
All right, we actually call them burner suits. Like, all
That's
right.
funny.
Yeah, but if I wear this on a 72-hour funny flight and I spill spaghetti down the front of it, I don't give a shit.
You
I'll
leave
walk
it at the 4 Points in Tucson.
Yeah, the airport hotel.
Oh, Mr. Stanhope, we found your jacket.
What was that?
A lady, I don't know. We do a lot
It's
of
a
voices,
foreign
Brian.
lady.
You should
Yeah,
listen,
it's a whole
listen to the
character-based
podcast.
show. It's driven by.
Yeah. Sorry, Hanna-Barbera. I didn't quite realize that before I came on.
Mel Blanc would have been better. Hey, talking about the burner suits is because I got to get some suits tailored.
I got another white jacket. I have like 4 white jackets.
My point is when we wore in Canada, we wore those white jackets. That is like one of my favorite jackets now. And I want to, I don't have to do anything to it, but I don't have anything else to wear with it, just the white jacket.
I liked my white jacket with that fake, fake
carnation?
flower on it, pink flower.
Silk
And,
carnation.
I started to love that jacket after that tour. And then that fucking some hog woman hugged me and smeared Tammy Faye Baker makeup all over the lapel.
Was that a perfect imprint? So is it like a Jesus shroud?
Yeah, it was a shroud of Turin on his
fucking
shoulder.
shart stain.
This is where the whore of Winnipeg implanted herself.
Well, keep your eye out for Brian Hennigan at the Feed the Artists compound
Yeah.
block.
Yeah. And there's something, I like it because there's some sort of purpose involved and it's very well organized. So fuck it.
It's always better to be part of the infrastructure.
That's like
11
times the size of Bisbee.
Yeah.
the amount of people that are going to be there. Yeah.
With about 300 times the GDP.
Yeah, you should sell stuff.
Can't.
I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking about rigging you up with overcoat with my merchandise inside.
Like that hangs down like
Oh, you mean like I could be the one guy that's thrown out, get your hands off me. I'll throw myself out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, he's setting up shop over on Highway 15 on the way
As
out
soon
of
as I
town?
read those rules, not only did I not want to go, but then I wanted to go just to break all the fucking rules. They just seem like douchebags. I think I've talked about this, but I got an email from them when I was doing the Man Show.
The Burning Man.
Yes. Unsolicited. I bet I even have it. So, no, I probably wasn't savvy enough to save shit back then. But it said, wait, it's come to our attention that you're planning on coming to the Burning Man. and then just gave me all these rules. You can't film without permission. If you want to film here, I'm like, first of all, how did you hear that?
Wow. This is that one movie where you get convicted of a crime before you even do it.
Yeah. I don't know how, I don't know if I said it on a radio show doing morning radio or something, but I wasn't even doing much morning radio. All I know is that I had thought about going to Burning Man because this is when we were starting to set up our own. And I get all these fucking rules and you can't just show up here and film. Like, who the fuck are you? I didn't contact you.
We had a lot of rules.
That's interesting. Well, what were the rules of the Panamint thing?
No guns.
No Panamint?
No guns.
That was the rule. No guns.
That's it.
I don't remember that rule.
You wouldn't be someone that...
You're from over there.
That's true. I would never.
Guns.
I never tooled up
Dave
to go anywhere.
Mordall would bring guns. And probably did anyway.
He only came once, Dave Mordall, and he stormed off.
I remember
probably because he didn't have a gun.
we were at his house passing through that one time, and we went out to go shoot guns, and I went to go. He asked me to go move the target or something, and then he fucking took a shot while I'm walking to. But he shot in the opposite direction. But as I'm walking down range to move this fucking thing, which is I didn't have to move anything. If I would have thought about it, why the fuck? No, you're shooting at rocks. There's no fucking thing to move. And he fucking scared the shit out of me.
Is that why you have PTSD to this day?
Absolutely.
Mordall induced.
Mordall induced.
One does not just walk into Mordall.
I think he's still living up there in the middle of the boonies in Minnesota, and I think he's like a sidekick on a morning radio show, but via IDN line,
ISDN line. Yeah.
What was the show he had?
He was on Last Comic Standing.
No. He had his own show, like a sort of.
Oh yeah, like one of those History Channel.
Yeah. What was it?
Things doing crazy shit, kind of like Bert's show, I think.
Who's Bert?
Kreischer.
All right.
Doing the
trip flip.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it involved more things like machinery.
I think so too.
Yeah. But wait. There was a year at the Panamint Springs bash where a Hollywood douchebag was ejected because he violated what rule?
Well, he wasn't invited.
So he wasn't invited.
Yeah, and then we didn't eject him. He went on his way. That's the guy we played Piss Roulette with the first time.
Hollywood douchebag.
Piss Roulette, if you don't know, is where 6 squirt guns, 5 are full of tequila, and 1 has urine in it. And then you play Deer Hunter style Russian roulette against someone. So who was it that was that? Oh, I was the guy that played the first time against the douchebag, the Hollywood cunt.
Who was the Hollywood cunt?
He was a guy that somehow Emery knew, and that's why it's a little fishy. Because he goes, I know that guy from the coffee shop by where I live. And why is he out here in the middle of Death Valley at night? Oh, he's just passing through. I saw this whole thing going on. And he kept telling us how we could monetize it. And we're all tripping our balls off. And you're talking, fucking pitch meetings.
We're thinking of getting rid of money. And he's trying to think of how to collect money.
But that's what Burning Man is, getting rid of money.
Yes,
See,
yes.
what you walked into that. See?
So was it the DJ who was sleeping in the tree?
No, this is year 1.
No.
Year, the good year.
2.
3. I think it was 3.
3.
Yeah, year 3. It was a good year. Coincidentally, the year I wasn't there, purely coincidence.
Emery was there with he brought the Aristocrats for a secret screening before it ever came out. And, also had the TV mounted in the back seat of that truck. And they were playing gay fisting porn just for anyone who happened to walk by and notice. Yeah, that was the good year.
So there were rules.
The best year.
There were rules. Like no talking about monetizing it.
Well, we made that one up on the fly.
Well, that guy was just a douchebag passing by. He wasn't one of us.
Who was the guy that was put on trial? What was
that?
his?
That guy.
That was the douchebag.
Yeah,
that was the douchebag.
His crime was douchebaggery.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, there was that year we had Naked Guy. Remember the guy who thought he'd shock everyone by being naked?
Yeah.
And it was also the year that we did not get a hotel room because we waited too long, so we had to get the RV.
RV, yeah.
And that was
a bad year.
That's a bad year.
That was a great
bad year.
That was the mescaline and Becker dressed as an egg.
Yeah, it was still the worst year.
I remember because I was driving I'd rented a PT Cruiser.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Glenn Will was good though.
Yes.
Yes.
He was the defendant.
Yeah.
The defending attorney for the douchebag.
Defense attorney.
Yeah. So, Eric, would you ever consider doing another gathering, Doug?
Oh, yeah, we should definitely have some kind of...
Wait, when's Burning Man? We want to have another good year.
I don't get it.
You won't be there. We're going to do it when you're away.
Oh, I see. All right. Sorry, I'm often slow in the uptake.
All right, yeah, I'm slow on everything, including cocktails. So let's take a break. What were you going to say?
No, that's right.
Yeah, all right, let's take a break. And here's a message from me. Hey, look who's here. It's Jason, or Justin, depending on what you want to call him, from the Shady Dell. What? I'm giving you a live plug on the podcast. It's not... Well, I want to know your new business hours, since no one seems to know when the fuck you're open.
September, I'm going to be
Shady
open.
Dell. You're going to be open in September.
Yeah,
Come
we're gonna be
down,
open
vintage
for-
trailer park.
Yeah, galore. We've got trailer park, trailers to stay in.
Yeah, like,
Vintage trailers.
yeah, 60s trailers, 50s. And
50s.
And a boat.
And a boat. We got a boat, a tiki bus.
I got married on his yacht.
Yes, you did.
That worked out well.
Yeah. Marriages and divorces there.
Justin got lucky on that boat.
Yeah.
So we've both been fucked on that boat.
Yeah. Both ends.
So, I heard Stocks is taking over managing. Is that true?
I think I'm going to hire her for it.
Yeah, she's.
Taking Stocks
I'm
and
fully
gas
behind
and-
it.
Yeah.
And she wants to assume the role wholeheartedly, dress up. She wants to have happy hours with people that come by there. She had a lot of good ideas.
I'm behind that.
Yeah, no, she was actually. It
I
was
think it'll be great. Yeah.
motivating. Like, yeah, I want to fucking be there with you. I want to quit comedy. I want to fucking just drum Justin out of that goddamn business.
Get it? Yeah.
Why does Bingo call him Jason?
It's theshadydell.com. Go there. If I'm in town and you're staying at the Shady Dell, I will come over and have a beer with you.
Yeah.
That is a running thing. If I'm around, I'm there. So starting in September, theshadydell.com. Look it up. You can see the fucking trailers. When you say trailer park, you have an image in your head. That's the wrong image.
Yeah.
And I always look for a reason to go there. Can I have my house fumigated? Well, I don't. For lice, let's say.
Wouldn't
After
hurt.
Derek fucked some skank poon, can we just have the whole thing tented and I'll stay at the Shady Dell for 3 days? And I love it. So go to the Shady Dell. We're coming right back with more of the podcast already recorded. All right, and we're back with the Doug Stanhope podcast, and we have Brian Hennigan here. Woo! And it's now time for the management meeting with Brian Hennigan.
Yay.
What's new on the business front, Brian?
Doug, we get approached by a lot of people, and I always think it's important to bring these things up at a public forum so that, anyone that contacts us through our very open access webpage knows that they're being considered properly.
Yes.
Because we're, unlike a lot of large organizations that deal with comedy, we're completely accessible.
Nike, Cracker Barrel,
Yeah.
Target.
Grassroots, baby.
These huge
Yeah,
corporations.
That's right. We're
Yes.
like the Bernie Sanders of offensive comedy in some respects.
Yeah, I write to Bernie Sanders quite often. I always get a direct email back personally from him.
Uh-huh.
Even if I'm just doing drunk limericks in the
Yep.
middle of the night. He's like, yeah, that's a good one. That's a keeper.
Okay, yeah. Bernie's renowned for his
should-
obscene rhymes.
You should do this for a living.
So anyway, we got an email flooded in from Grand Rapids from Ken Lutz, and Ken wants to know: first off, Ken is I need to make this very clear. Ken is a huge fan. Okay, because we don't often get emails that are from huge fans. He's a huge fan.
Huge fan.
Huge.
What's the difference between a huge fan and a number one fan?
40 pounds.
Gotcha.
Boom. When are you touring the USA again?
That's a common question. And when I need the money.
Yeah.
I gotta get this act worked up. I'm gonna spend it where it hasn't been spent, over in the UK and the Europe, and then I gotta figure out how to fucking write a new hour in Bisbee, Arizona, that I didn't put on a podcast.
Anyway, that's good. That answers the first part of Ken's question. Second part, he lives specifically, I believe, in Grand Rapids, Michigan. He's got a couple of ideas for where you could play the next time you're there.
That's always good. That's always good.
Did he say Louisville, Kentucky? That's a good market.
No.
How about West Palm Beach? It seems like a while since I've been there. Did he mention that? That's always good in the upcoming winter.
No, he didn't mention that. He mentioned Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Wow, right where he's from.
Yeah.
Bet he knows the lay of the land. And he knows Doug Stanhope.
He knows Doug Stanhope, and he knows his locale.
All right.
Yeah. This is what's called local insight. We've basically got someone embedded in Grand Rapids who's giving us secret information.
He knows the ins and outs.
Yeah, he knows it.
Ups and
So
downs.
I hope it's a good offer.
He says you should play, the Van Andel Arena.
Oh, the Van Andel?
Yeah. It holds 13,000.
13,000 in Grand Rapids. The last time we played Grand Rapids, I believe we were at a place called
that was Dr. Grins.
Dr. Grins, yeah, which Dr. Grins, I think, held probably 11,000.
Oh, wait, they did a last 3 rows. They stuffed them in standing only, so it was 11,800.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, no, it wasn't quite
less.
12. Wasn't quite 12.
Yeah, Dr. Grins Comedy Club.
The big room.
Yeah. Well, did I have a good set? If I know I had a good set, I'd make the jump from 175 people in Grand Rapids to 13,000.
He does have an intermediate. He's not going all in. He does have an alternative.
He's not dumb.
Yeah, he's not an idiot. The DeVos Hall that holds 2,500.
If we had any fucking infrastructure or money man behind us, this is where we would cut from the podcast to me actually renting out the fucking Van Dyke Arena or whatever it's called, the Vin Diesel Arena in Grand Rapids, and playing for 140 people in a 13,000 seater.
And then we turn up at Ken Lutz's door and give him an invoice.
Dr. Frown.
Yeah. What are other emails that have flooded in? Because we get a lot. This was a good one. Okay. And I always like emails that have a very clear in their subject matter. And the subject matter here was idea for your own show.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's like free thinking on our behalf. And it was from a guy called Brian.
Hang on, I'm getting my pen. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. And Brian says,
Hold on.
I gotta get my stenographer.
I'm licking the tip of my pencil. Hold on.
Yeah. You get that little cap on so you can see in the light. I think a show with you, Doug, as a clinical psychologist would work well. And funny enough, I thought, I could see that working well.
We did that one show where they had a psychologist interviewing. There was a regular thing they were trying to do that we never get the footage of because I thought it was, I really wanted to see it. I was really drunk and I thought I won. But a clinical psychologist on stage with a comic and interviewing him after a set.
Ooh. So they watch the set, take notes.
This is putting me in the position of the psychologist. This is brainy.
Again, this is clearly you in a fictitious role, but playing a clinical psychologist. And it was from Brian. I thought,
okay, so read us out Brian's synopsis of this idea.
Okay, here we go. Here's the message in its entirety. Okay.
Yeah, everyone sit back, grab a drink, because this is in its entirety.
I think a show with you as a clinical psychologist would work well. Let me know if we can speak about developing this idea. Thanks, Brian. And then his phone number.
Is there a PS or anything?
No. Well, what more do you need? Jesus, Chaille.
Maybe a pitch?
Oh, you're no.
I mean, I'm not really in show business.
Hang on, wait.
I'm on the sidelines.
You know what? When you're around genius, genius becomes you. I just thought of a show with myself as an astronaut.
Uh-huh. Wow.
And I'm putting that out there. If there's any buyers in LA, I am an astronaut. That's my idea. Brian, set up the meetings.
If you'd like to work with me.
Yep.
Thing is, when you put things out there like that and I'm not set up to take the calls, it's pandemonium. Because my phone is just ringing and ringing and ringing. You know?
I'm a coach of a junior varsity high school football team. Yeah, see, that just lays flat. I'm going back to astronaut or clinical psychologist. Does this guy have this with the Writers Guild? Is he?
Who's he with? Yeah, what company is representing?
I'll tell you who he's with. He's with, because you know that in LA, it's kind of hip to have a name that doesn't sound like you're in show business. So, you know, how if you go to the cinema, you'll often see it's a very annoying trailer, not a trailer, like a part of the credits that comes on before the movie, and it goes ding, 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 and it's roadside attractions.
Yes.
And it's a very...
there was a restaurant called like the Boston Public Library that was a restaurant. And you go, oh, see what we did?
Yeah, so a lot of the... And there's a big production...
Sometimes there's like 4 of them in front of a movie. Yeah.
And there's a big post-production place called Trailer Park, and it has a fantastic... sign that's near the Roosevelt Hotel. So it's, you know,
but they're exceptional. They're known, right?
Yeah, they're known. Yeah. But the point being that you know how hip somebody is as a production company by how not related to entertainment the name of their company is.
Further away from Hollywood.
Yeah. And sure enough, Brian has all the hallmarks of fucking David Selznick Jr. because his name, which is pretty inspiring, is townsquarepainting.com. And you can see what he's getting at here. We, the audience, are the town. And he is painting something inside
his
square.
Imagery.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the screen.
Vision.
Possibly not a square, maybe an oblong. And Doug will be inside that oblong.
So
Hopefully.
So did you track this
Well, yeah, I did my due diligence.
production company down?
Yes, I did. And he's gone the extra mile. Because a lot of these people just, you know, they come up with a smart name, and then once you click on their fucking, you know, let's say it's called you know, Beachside Catering or something like that. And you go to Beachside Catering, and then it's just the usual Hollywood garbage about we've
pomade and
we've developed
shoes.
this show for Vin Diesel and etc. and so on. Brian has gone the extra mile. He's actually set up an entire company that does town square painting in a state that has the 630 dialing code, which is what...
I know a lot of artists who sideline in painting because it makes them focus. It gives them a serenity. So maybe he's painting houses while he comes up with these ideas like you should be a nanny or...
For monkeys.
He said, no, he doesn't get that specific. I hope you're sending these emails from a protected server, because otherwise
we don't go
hackers are going to get in there. They're going to find these ideas. And next year, AMC is going to be littered with clinical psychologist shows from all your favorite comics. Yeah. Lisa Lampanelli, she's the shrink.
And she's solving crimes.
Eddie Pepitone.
Jim Jeffries.
Tell me your problems.
He corrals your psychological problems with a boomerang. So, okay, at some point, though, I have to be honest, I started to smell a small rodent. Okay? Because on townsquarepainting.com, there is one tab marked blog. Okay? So I...
No shit, Dave, fucking beige. What's with the fucking beige?
So I went to the blog and it was unfulfilled, shall we say. That is to say, the blog for Town Square Painting is empty. Now, there's only two possibilities. One, that this whole thing is a charade, and that we have been wound up and had Doug's expectations and hopes raised once again by some Hollywood big shot who thinks he can just phone up or get in touch and make Doug get in the fucking hamster wheel of productivity and come up with some fantastic show, or we have in fact been contacted by a guy who paints things in a town somewhere in America. So
You can't shit on his vision.
no, you can't.
What if I was a clinical psychologist? What if we took this one step further and I became a clinical psychologist in real life? And I looked back at that email and said, this is where I got on track. I cured myself. I found my own demons through my own study of psychology. I threw out the bottle. I put down the pack of smokes. And now I was helping people. And that guy would come after a long day of painting houses. wanted to kill himself.
Town squares. He only paints
he
town
paints town
squares.
squares.
Oh, that's, I see.
He's a fucking specialist.
Town square paint. You know what? That saves on travel. It does.
Yeah.
Just move in downtown.
Yeah.
And you just keep painting till it's done. And you move on. You're a gypsy. And that's his story. I lived my whole life painting town squares. And now I came to you, a clinical psychologist, in the year 20,026. Thought you'd be dead by now, but here you are, Doug Stanhope. Followed my vision.
Anyway, that's a very important point. And the problem is though, he's kind of queered the pitch because
He sent it.
Holy fuck, that's a brilliant pun. You don't often get that. Queered the pitch, because queer the pitch meaning. Do you get that?
No.
So in the UK, we say queer the pitch, meaning you've altered the turf in some way so that the game is unplayable.
Okay.
And queer the pitch, as in pitch, is a thing you do when you're, trying to promote or present an entertainment thing.
I'm still fucking lost.
Okay, let's move on. He did say though, let me know if we
He was drinking vodka earlier. That might be part of it.
Yeah. He said,
let me know if we can speak about developing this idea. So what do I tell Brian?
I would say that he should get on his private jet and fly immediately down here.
Mm-hmm.
2 words.
Because we're also having the studio built as we speak. So we're
That's
over
right.
here in the bunker over at the Quiet House, and that's being painted.
We could do the whole thing on green screen.
He could do the painting during the day, the pitch at night. I don't know. This is an endless possibility.
That's right.
That's why I have management. I
That's
can't
right.
put all this together
Brian,
in my head.
forget talking about developing the idea. Just get on your plane.
Just get on your plane, bring us $30,000 in unmarked bills, unsequential, and bring your brush and your roller.
Yeah. To keep up the facade.
Yeah.
Greenlight this bitch. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
Right. Okay. Good. Right. That's most of the emails. The ones that are fit to read.
What if I did liposuction? See, I don't want to be derivative. That's in the medical field.
Oh.
If I go my
true,
own
'cause
route,
then
might be
Brian-
able to-
fucking
you might be able to
suits,
connect.
lawsuit.
Brian would come after us.
All right. Well, do you have any other emails there that we can drag out a little less?
Okay. Here's one.
Kitchen appliance psychologist. No one's done it.
That's stupid.
Damn it.
Thank God you don't have email.
I should be painting houses.
Interview request. Here's the answer. No.
Hang on. Let's back up just because that was a little shitty on that last one.
What?
You're not a dick for painting houses.
That's true.
It's the part of that email that gets you. Let me know when we can talk about developing. Like, you don't have an idea.
No, that was the thing.
I'm not shitting on you for not being.
It was the first part of a pitch, and then it stopped. It was like, this is the scene. Ready, guys? I got this great novel. It was a dark night. Let me know if you want to continue. It's fucking, are you serious? That was, the pitch has to be something, who, what, why.
Wait,
fuck, I don't know. Who, what, when, why.
I'm not even going to say his name because he's that fucking crazy. He might sue me if he found out. But the guy that originally painted our house, oddly enough, is a fucking crazy person. Beer lady. Now you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, he was he painted our house because he was a handyman, and I'm like, do you paint houses? And he's like, well, I can figure it out.
Wait, what's paint?
But he would come over and just have all these fucking crazy ideas. And I made the mistake of leaving Bingo home alone on a road trip while the house is being painted. So he would come in he'd tell me jokes that he just made up, and they were so bad you didn't know when you're supposed to fake laugh.
Oh.
It's just, and then the guy goes back out of the market, and then you're waiting. But that was it. It was some double entendre that you couldn't even see in the joke, where you'd have to spell it out in these painfully awkward morning conversations, and he'd just stare at you. I wish I knew a director who filmed like that so I could give you an example. It's like a blank film. What you're gonna, last time you just tweeted all the time. Now you're gonna just start taking pictures around while I'm talking to you?
He took the first picture.
Okay, that's, so, he at one point he came in while Bingo's alone there, and he said, I have this idea that I want to talk to Doug about, but I need him to sign some confidentiality papers. I mean, this guy was already just a fucking nutcase. And she said, yeah, I don't know if he's going to do that. And I came home and she warned me. So, but he's painting my house. Where am I going to go?
Don't come home.
And eventually he cornered me, and I go, I don't really want to hear your idea that much. It's best if you just keep it to yourself. 'Cause even these papers don't hold up in court.
I once had a very similar, obviously not quite.
That didn't get me out of it. Then he
still had to suffer.
Oh yeah, no. Okay, well, I'm going to trust you then. Oh fuck.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
I was hoping you had integrity.
Yeah.
This guy, and now Shawnee just hit me to this, that this same guy, Beer Lady, is in town. He has a newsletter that he writes by hand and then photocopies and hands out, like handwritten on yellow legal pad, the Bisbee News, and sells advertising.
Awesome.
Wow.
Poco bought an ad for $10. She got a square on his newsletter that he hands out. It's just crazy ramblings. And Poco is a vegan restaurant, by the way.
Yeah.
But he goes there for their chicken burritos, which are faux chicken burritos. It tastes like a chick. And so he handwrites the own ad. He's just like us. He does his own copy. And he wrote in a vegan restaurant, now with chicken. Yeah, he put in, like, he doesn't know he's eating fake chicken.
He thinks he's getting chicken.
He's like, proud to announce they now carry chicken for non-vegans.
He's like beyond hipster. He's actually fucking hand printing lithographic fucking.
Like the mimeograph machines.
Wow.
Let's get an ad.
He's fucking crazy. Ow.
Has to be said, though, the quality of beer delivery at the baseball games has gone down since his demise.
Yeah, well, and the demise of baseball was
That's
what
true.
really killed
The quality.
baseball here in Bisbee.
Yeah. Anyway,
Bisbee killer termites. I'm still working on that idea, people, for next year. If we can get just 2 teams and name this second team something different every Saturday night. Just do one game, not try to start a league like these stupid assholes. Just make it like wrestling.
Yeah.
Where it's kind of theater.
Yes.
But it's not scripted in the outcome, but it's scripted in a bench clearing brawl every fucking game guaranteed. But then all of us, all the football crowd, our crowd will take the game completely seriously. And just you blur the line between reality, but you need 18 guys.
But we don't need like
2 that
athletes,
can pitch.
right? Because
You need a few athletes.
real baseball doesn't need athletes.
We need a guy that can pitch for sure.
A guy to put it over the plate.
Right.
Because we want hits.
Right. We want a lot of hits.
We want a lot of fucking scores. We want 50 to 75.
So we need
game.
18 people, which is not an easy thing to do
Not in this
a
town.
fucking town like this.
Now, in the playa,
but if we make it just a chaos game, and if you had just 2 or 3 personalities on each team, the other guys can just shag balls, and you guys that are just out of high school.
I would go in the outfield to shag balls if we had something happening. So it begs the question,
But that's where you make it.
why don't we do one game like that and just try and get one game next season?
Well, yeah. The key is the other team is like the Washington Generals. That was the team that always played the Harlem Globetrotters.
Still does.
But for us, that team will be a different name. You just get uniforms with Velcro. So every week you just put a new label on them. It's the North Korean team, and I invest in 9 Mo Three Stooges wigs.
All tan.
But this is where, I mean, this is where we turn it. People are always getting in contact saying, hey, I want to come out and hang out in Bisbee with you. This is what you do. You say, hey, you need to sign up a team. You come in a bus for a weekend. Your team will play the home team. You will
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Because they'll be staying at his house.
No, they won't be staying at Doug's house.
Well, yeah, they'd be at my. I can. What do you call it? I can do due diligence on people who say, "Hey, I'm going to come by for a beer."
Yeah.
I can. Yeah. All right. Well, let me check you out on the Facebooks and the internets. And sometimes I don't. I just take a chance, but not fucking 9 dudes in a bus.
Oh, I know.
Chance.
Oh yeah. But again, they don't get to come by. They only get to play games.
It's kind of rude. I can't be rude. I'd rather just say no.
Okay.
No, you want the same guys because you want them on the script. Like, all right, this shit's gonna happen. You don't want people freaking out. They get fucking hit in the face with a pie at home plate and then start swinging a bat at a dude going, hey, it's a goof.
Why don't you make it?
Why do you try to exploit people so badly all the time, Brian Hennigan?
Why don't you make it traveling like comedians? You could
we talked about that.
You could get a team from Austin. You could get a team from Portland.
Make Habitat bring his crew.
I talked to the congressman about that, and he's saying like all these comics that are into sports. We try to get fucking Brody Stevens down here to pitch. He was a college legend.
Bisbee, enjoy it.
He could have gone pro. No one wants to fucking come here.
Oh well.
And we don't want 9 dudes.
Yes, that's true.
We want the same 9 dudes that can play. And I mean play in both senses of the words. Play and not take it too fucking seriously. That was the worst part about baseball, is you're heckling to make it fun. And
some of them took it very seriously.
Most of them took it real seriously. Baseball players are generally gloomy. I've said they're cops. They're cops in a different uniform. They're fucking humorless generally. They're not happy and high-fiving on the sidelines. They're just... So, we get guys that played high school ball here that are now just sitting around at the fucking Grand. I'm getting back in the game, baby. Don't do it. You're going to lose your vision is what they said. All right, I'm screwing up a couple sports here, but...
So, how does baseball stand in this town right now?
There wasn't a team for the first time this year. There wasn't a team. And we've had like 3 different team names. There was a Copper Kings.
In 3 years.
Bisbee Blue, the Bisbee,
before the Copper Kings was the, what was it?
No, Copper Kings was first. Since we've been here. Then the Blue, but there was one in between. Anyway, the point is.
Remember it?
Not Miners,
Ironman.
So Killer Termites, we could put them in play against a different team every week. The Border Patrol. We're not Border Patrol. Put them in actual Border Patrol uniforms.
We're not baseball players.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
The Border Patrol. I bet they are. There's another,
if we could actually get cops or firemen or Border Patrols, sure, we'd do that.
Yeah.
But to get equally matched teams, even if they both suck, if they're equally matched to make it a good game, and you just do one game on Saturday. Don't try to make a fucking 93 game season in a town of 5,200.
3 games in a weekend,
But again, I mean, what's that, let's turn that negative statistic into fucking positive lemonade. That whole thing about how many government agencies can arrest you in Bisbee. They can all pull together an individual baseball team. I think it was like 7 or 8.
It's Highway Patrol. There's the Cochise County Sheriffs.
Yes.
Then there's local police, Bisbee Police. There's Border Patrol. Customs ICE is different than Border Patrol.
They've got NSA around town.
State
here?
highway.
If you could do, you know what? You could fake that. We could fucking fake that. The first time I ever met with Tom, the old man, owner of the team. Yeah. I was not putting his last name in on purpose, but thanks for bellowing it out. Cause I was going to give him shit. He made the paper and someone found it and tweeted it to me. He was one of the people they interviewed when Trump was speaking in Phoenix. Really? That said, we need no nonsense politics like this. And it said, Tom from Bisbee, was in a paper and someone found it. He goes, this is from your town? Some pro-Trump guy? Well, that would be Tom. And I told him, all right, you do, quirky things. Bill Murray, part owner of the St. Paul Saints, but he'd do crazy shit. So I said, do prisoners versus guards like the longest yard.
Yeah.
Oh, they'd never allow it. Well, fucking call before you say
Hold on
they
a second.
never would.
They let them picked up trash up out in front
No
of
shit.
the Vista
On the
Park.
schoolyard.
On the schoolyard.
In their orange jumpsuits.
There's a fence around the Bisbee field, at least.
Yeah.
There's no fence on the outside. Oh my God. Really?
Yeah. So if they wouldn't do it, we could do it
Yes.
and just dress up like prison guards.
Get every guy with a neck tattoo down at the Grand.
You can buy those
Elmos.
uniforms. I don't know that there's a law about it. I have a Border Patrol, Border Patrol shirt.
Yes.
The guy yelled at me at Safeway. Some old crusty cunt said, is that your shirt?
You were on the phone with me. You were on the phone and he was interrupting your phone call to take you to task on whether you actually owned the shirt you were wearing on you.
He said, is that your shirt? I go, I'm wearing it. He goes, was it issued to you? I go, is it any of your fucking business? I was in my mood. It's Safeway, which is a bad place to be because you can't talk like that, but he started it.
And you couldn't find hollandaise
And what did he
sauce, so
say?
you were really upset.
What did he say about, is any of your business?
He just walked off in a huff.
Oh. Gee.
And I did say fucking right in that line.
No, he did the right thing.
That was
Yeah.
Susie, my favorite. Susie and Anna, my favorite girls. Ladies. Nice women. Anyway, we'll work on that. In my off season after our tour.
Yeah.
And, I don't plug the dates that need help. I don't know.
I mean, the next we're adding Iceland and we're adding Amsterdam.
Iceland!
Yeah. So basically, if you, by the way,
Amsterdam's not up yet?
No. Special message for two towns in particular. I tried really hard to get a gig in fucking Cardiff, and when I have never met with such bureaucratic intransigence on such a local level as the entire town of Cardiff, and therefore, midway through my planning, or rather attempting to scale the fucking sheer wall that is fucking idiocy of booking in Cardiff, we had the option, instead of going to Cardiff, we could just film for Charlie Brooker's next, or rather end of year review. So we thought, fuck Cardiff, we'd rather do Charlie Brooker.
Yeah, sorry, Cardiff. I really enjoyed that last time. That was Henry Phillips got pussy in that town. I'll never forget that.
Wow.
That's how dumb they are, you see. They, and then, the other thing was, we're not going to Liverpool because every fucking gig we've ever done in Liverpool has turned into the worst possible heckling, shouting.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought Liverpool was good.
No, you've done 2 gigs there.
I thought Leeds was the one that sucked.
No, it was always...
I remember Leeds sucking shit in that, the oldest theater-y thing, and, the people are matching the furniture.
It was Liverpool.
The first time I puked on stage there, that was terrible, but then in the years later...
Yeah, Liverpool's one where we always got the follow-up messages, I'm really sorry, like all people writing and going, oh shit, I'm sorry.
Ashamed for their town?
Yeah. And so
I get those from everywhere, though, because there's always some asshole that, if it's one or a couple assholes, that's light.
Yeah.
And then those are the people who invariably, I'm sorry for that one guy, don't make it a reflection on our town. I didn't. I had a great time. I know you're never coming back because that lady spilled a drink. No, that's what.
The good news is Liverpool and Puddlians will love this. You can travel to Manchester.
He laughs at his own inside joke.
Yeah.
I know it's footy related.
Of course, it's pretty related.
Are there, I was going to ask
We're
you.
not playing Sunderland, are we?
No, fuck no.
Good.
You've made a couple of mentions of
you know what? Yeah, that's where I just made that joke earlier about this is where we cut to me playing a 13,000 seater with 140 people. It was basically that. It's like a 2,000 seater with 220 people in it. That's right. And it was like the second night of the tour where I go, ooh, this tour is not going to go well. And I haven't been back since because it didn't. And I lost my ass. And you go, hey, why are your tickets twice as much as last time? That's why.
They aren't really. But the another thing is though, this is exciting for everyone who in the UK who can't make a gig near them. We've now got exciting places you can go to. You can go to Iceland. That would be a great gig.
Copenhagen. I love Copenhagen.
Yeah. So
what are flights like in Europe to go to somewhere like
they're
Iceland?
pretty cheap.
Well, we just. Oh, well, no, I got fucked on that. We got to figure this out
No,
tomorrow.
don't worry. That's been fixed.
Yeah, you fixed it. Okay, good.
Kind of.
Yeah, well, from Amsterdam to Iceland, I get a ticket one way. I get a ticket for $122.
What?
That's a 3-hour flight.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's here to Atlanta.
Yeah.
For $122
But it's
on WOW Airlines. Here's the fucked part. WOW Airlines out of Iceland. They allow you a carry-on bag, one that can weigh no more than 11 pounds.
Oh, wow.
My backpack is
put
15 probably.
But
I'd
that's
have
kind
to
of
throw out all my magazines, my notebooks, and my shaver.
But they're no different from. Let's be honest.
Wait. Let me continue then.
You go ahead.
Okay, so you get the one. If you want to check a bag, it's €54. If you want to check a second bag, that bag is €108. So 2 bags would cost you more than yourself.
I like that.
So yeah, that's bullshit.
Since you're going one way from where are you going from?
That's the last gig. So,
But you're going to Iceland, right?
Here's my question.
Yeah.
Hold on. You're going one way, right?
No.
So when you come back, did they make you come back with Derek's girlfriend and drive?
all right.
That's
No,
where that's where they save their money.
That's you know what? Now that I think of it, the gig is paying for a one-way flight
No.
for me to be there,
Anyway,
or a sponsor is, whatever it is. Anyway, one way is covered. What are you just trying to get people to Iceland?
The point is this though. They're no different from any of the Southwest is a great budget airline, although it's not really a budget airline. But in the UK and the Europe, a budget airline is very different from Southwest. You know, they charge you for everything that isn't you getting on the plane. Now that's fine.
WOW Airlines to select, if you want to select your seat and not just be given one randomly, even if they're shitty seats, minimum $4 just to be able to pick your shitty
But that
seat.
was the same as WestJet in Canada.
All right.
Yes, absolutely.
And then if you wanted a better seat, there's $10, and then they're up to $60. They have no first class, but they have double XL, like fatty seats, I guess.
Do they?
Well, it's leg room. Fat people aren't fat long.
Oh.
It's a double XL, but double XL seat gives you like 7 inches of leg room.
But the main thing is if you're in the UK, you can't get into Doug's gigs. You can fly to Iceland because you're only going for one night.
What?
If people are in the UK and they're going to Iceland, they only need £11 to survive one night.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All you need is 11. You have pared down
It's
so
a
much.
5-week tour.
Yeah. No, it's all.
I'm not.
Believe me.
I'm pointing over my shoulder here.
That's
Bingo.
right. That's right.
Bingo is going to have to be fucking woodshedded into, no, you're packing carry-on, like under your seat carry-on, not U.S. carry-on.
We've talked about doing a tour where we just wear the suits.
The white suits.
And we fucking go. Backpack, suits, that's it. And we wash our underpants in the sink every night. Hang them in the shower.
I'll wash my
But that's what I mean.
underpants. Yeah.
It's like you have to, you buy the underpants that you would take on safari.
I already have my burner socks.
Yeah.
Cheapo from China socks that match the suits I'm bringing, which I might pare down to just a suit. And that's it. I throw the socks away after I wear them. And by the time I get to Iceland, the last gig on the tour, the socks would be the major part of my, that's the one you have to change every day.
The bulkiest
Yes.
part of your load.
Yeah.
So, come to Iceland. It will be a Halloween gig,
Will it really?
pretty much.
Yeah. Well, no,
JC.
it's
Halloween in
Friday.
Iceland.
Friday, we're in Iceland for the show. Saturday, the 31st, we're off in Iceland for Halloween. I don't know if they have Halloween there.
It's
By October
international.
31st, they're probably all covered with fucking hoods and furry parkas and shit. It's cold there. It's Iceland.
Yeah, but everyone celebrates.
And you're,
Halloween.
I want it. This will be a great test to see how whorish women dress up in Iceland for Halloween.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know, but the thing is, Iceland's very progressive, so they probably don't.
They probably do.
I don't think
Dress
so.
progressive.
Well, we're gonna find out.
That's true.
This is a social experiment. This
And
is
then we
really why
fly
you go
home.
on tour. A social experiment.
And then he
Yes.
flies back.
Just like Brian
No
Hennigan's
interest
going
in
to
comedy.
Burning Man
That's true.
to read his laptop.
And to yell at people and
Are we
stuff
going to
cotton
do?
in his
Are we
ears.
going to do this? Because we won't have a chance to do this again. Do you want to do this on the next break? Because
What?
we're not doing another podcast. I don't
that?
have it in me. Your naturalization test.
Oh.
We'll do one more beat of that.
No way.
No?
Has to be another one.
All right,
Do another short
forget
one.
it.
Just
When do you take that
We'll
test?
do another short one.
When do you take the test?
Next week.
Oh shit!
But it doesn't matter though. It's time. It's time.
All right, maybe coming up on the next Doug Stanhope
Yeah.
podcast is
No, you-
Brian Hennigan.
you need to lead into it like naturally, coming out of that one and go like, "Hey, we're gonna end this one."
I don't know why we have to do that. I think scuttlebutt like this has a place.
Well,
Chaille, I don't even know what you're selling for merch. Someone said, I got a tweet or something. Hey, if there were, this is one guy, there were signed things on the thing, I'd buy them. I only mentioned that because it made me think, what are you even selling for merch? I don't plug your shit that pays for this podcast.
We've got the last of the Weeping Legions Canadian shirts. Where my 2X is at.
Collector's items for the 2X. Where's my Canadian 2X's at? 2X in the house. Fatties from Canada.
We've got the original podcast T-shirt designs.
You might not fit into it now, but bulk up for the winter. Get that T-shirt.
And then I've got posters. I found a bunch of
Oh,
posters.
they are winter T-shirts, by the way, too.
winter T-shirts.
Yeah, the Weeping Legions Canadian Tour T-shirts.
Yeah.
They're winter T-shirts.
I'm going to add that to the description. So we also have a bunch of posters that I found in the crawl space. We were cleaning stuff out.
You cleaned out the crawl space?
No, you said, go down there and you can sell whatever's down there. And I found a bunch of stuff.
All
So I'm going to have a bunch of signed stuff coming up.
Oh, and you know what else is coming up? Is, and fuck, by the time this podcast comes out, it's close. Is I'm selling all of my football helmets on eBay. Since we have to redesign the studio, those football helmets had to go. It was that or other fun shit. So they're going. So I'm selling all of the football helmets on eBay individually, all 32 teams. And this will really be... You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Whatever team sells for the most money, whichever football helmet sells for the most money on eBay, I will be a fan of that team for the entire season.
Okay,
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
I know it's a fucked. I'm doing the math as I say it because the towns with the most money are the teams I hate the most.
That could
Yeah.
be Pittsburgh.
No, they don't have money, but fucking New York, the Giants,
Any New York team, yeah.
or fucking Dallas. They got
Ooh, Dallas.
Rabid fans.
Yeah,
Are you signing these helmets?
you know what? I'll sign them like inside the helmet because when I bought all these fucking things on eBay, you'd find all these signed helmets by, I don't want Joe Theismann smearing a beautiful Redskins helmet. I don't want that scrawl, so I'll sign them on the inside if you ask. Actually, I'll do it ahead of time.
Just do it anyway.
I'll do it up in the fucking crown of the inside of the helmet.
These are like you said, some of them are bigger than the other ones, right? Like
yeah,
a few of them
that'll
are,
be on eBay.
but
I'll
they're
have
all-
the details. I have that's the great part. Is the only one I
That one
have
right
that's
there.
actually worth money is the least popular team in the NFL
Really?
based on attendance.
it's rare.
Recognize that icon?
Yeah.
Who
the
has that
Jacksonville Jaguars original helmet, and this is a player's helmet. Wait, is it? Read that warning sign. You don't have readers.
Do not use the helmet to butt, ram, or spear an opposing player.
Okay, so it is a player's helmet.
Yeah. Oh, it feels like it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, look at inside. Yeah,
This
this
the
is
NFL logo. Yeah. So when the Jacksonville Jaguars came into preseason in their first year playing, they had these helmets and the logo on it. It's a silver helmet with a Jaguar logo from the fucking hood of a Jaguar. And Jaguar sued them, and they had to change their whole helmet very quickly before the regular season started. So these helmets, this is a player's helmet that was discontinued immediately in a hurry.
It's the entire profile of the
Yeah,
Jaguar logo.
It'll be on fucking eBay.
Yeah.
They'll see it. But the point is, I love that that's the only one that's worth a lot of money. Because I'd much rather root for the fucking Jaguars.
What's the oldest one?
The old? Most of them are just Riddle replica
Oh, really?
helmets.
You just one season, you just started buying
A
them.
couple of them, the Bears and the Raiders, are the same logo, but they're like, because a lot of Pee Wee leagues and high school leagues just take on, we're the Paxton Patriots, and then they had the Patriots helmet.
Okay.
So there's two that are like full size, but inside fit a kid. So yeah, anyway, that'll come out. Merchandise, donate to Chaille, because I had a paid sponsor this week and they sent me free product, and I went, I'm not fucking pitching this. This is a shit product. And then I realized, oh, that came out of Chaille's pocket. Yeah, I'm being honest to a fault. I won't take a shit. Oh wait, that's Chaille's money. Would I lie for Chaille? Nah, we'll get another sponsor eventually. Buy some merch. Thank you very much. I gotta go.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 7. Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you got on. Far across the distance, the spaces between us, you have come to show you got on. Hey, and near. Far where you are, I believe that the heart will go on. And once more, you open the door, and you feel in my heart will go on, and yeah. Swim, baby, swim. Let's have sex in a car. In a car, in a fucking boat. Right on, baby. Love can touch us one time and last for a lifetime. I never let go till we both got done. Love was when I loved you. One through time I hold you, and in my love will always go on. Yeah. Listen, listen.